What's up, guys? Josh here. You already know where I'm from, right? Momentum Productions. Well, I want to talk to you about something in just a little bit. My fan is acting. So, let me wait for a few people to tune in here, and then we can get started. But yes, I do have a very serious question that I want to ask all of you. Let me just wait for a few people to tune in here, and we'll get started. Okay, let's see if this thing is working. Okay, so there's been a lot of thoughts in my mind lately, like a lot of things about how to, how to put different content on my YouTube channel and just different content, because I know that you guys are getting an education from the content that I'm currently producing, like tutorials, reviews, all that stuff. It's fantastic that you guys are learning this way, but I'm also thinking of another way to help you get even a better education, along with continuing to produce those videos that I already do. But I want to do something different. So I wanted to hop on for a little bit, guys, and ask you if I should start vlogging. So here's the deal. When I say vlogging, I'm literally going to take you everywhere I go. I'm going to take you to meetings. If my clients give me permission to film the meetings, I will film them so you guys can hear how the business side of filmmaking is handled. I'm going to take you to shoots. I'm going to show you, I'm going to literally take you in the shoot with me, and you're going to see exactly how I talk, how I direct, how I set up lights, audio, all that stuff, and basically how I handle myself. I'm going to show you how I edit. Now here's the thing. My energy level is going to be completely different. So in my vlogs, if this is something you guys will be interested in me creating, in my vlogs, I'm going to have a completely different personality. I'm going to have my real personality, like who I really am. What you see currently, like on my tutorial videos, on my review videos, that's not really who I am. That's more like just the professional side of me trying to, get ready for the camera, get ready to get put on the web, all that stuff. When I switch into vlogging mode, that's like a completely different version of me, if that makes sense. A completely different version of me. In reality, I'm a goof, like a really big goof. And a lot of my clients who I work with who are celebrities, they're also big goofs. They're completely different when you're really up close and personal to them. And I'm completely different when you're up close and personal to me. So I don't know if that's something you guys want to see, if that's something that you guys are interested in. I will literally take you everywhere I go. I want you guys to be a part of this experience. I'm hoping that this will give you a new way to understand how filmmaking is done, especially for freelance filmmakers like myself, traveling freelance filmmakers. Like, I want you guys to experience this. Now, why I went on this live stream right now, I wanted to ask you if this is content that you would be watching, because there would be no point for me to create this vlog. Sorry, my fan is on. There would be no point in me creating a vlog that no one will watch. So please, if you could write down in the comment section if this is something that you will be interested in. So again, just to recap, in my vlogs, I'm going to take you to shoots, I'm going to take you to meetings, I'm going to be handling contracts in front of you, I'm going to be doing all these things raw. I'm going to try to leave editing out as much as I can. I'm even going to take you out when I go to hang out with my friends and stuff like that, because I think it's important for you guys to see who I hang out with, and like if you kind of see like a resemblance in me and my friends and how I get my ideas and all that good stuff. So these vlogs are supposed to give you an insight on filmmaking. And now I get emails all the time asking me for motivation advice and all that other stuff. So I'm hoping, and I know that this will help you out with motivation and how to spark new ideas. So the vlogs are supposed to give you that umph, that push. So please, I don't see any comments for some reason. I'm having a weird issue with comments again. So if this is something, if this is stuff that you want to see on my channel and you guys are committed to watching it, let me know and I will definitely start doing these vlogs, because content like this takes a lot of work, and a lot of my clients are really private people, but I have really good relationships with them. So if I ask them, they will most likely say yes, and I'll be able to take you in these private meetings, discuss a lot of information. Of course, it's up to the client if they decide to allow me to record that information, but you'll get overall just like the gist of it, at least, of how meetings are handled, how contracts are signed, how things are done in general. So let me know what you guys think. Again, I'm trying to access my comments. Oh, Albert Weiss, what's up, man? How you doing? I saw you commented on my Facebook page. Thank you. But yeah, that's the only comment I see. I don't know if more people commented, but for some reason I always have a really bad lag with comments on my side. So if this is something you guys want to see, I need your confirmation. I need more than one person. I got a few emails. I sent out a mass email asking people what they think about this. It looks like they're giving me a positive response. So all I need is a positive or a yes or no answer from you guys, my YouTube channel subscribers, because this is where the majority of my content is going. Alright, so I'm just replying to a few emails now. And again, vlogging is not only what happens on the outside. I'm going to take you on the inside as well. So you're going to go into my editing platform. I'm going to show you step by step how I edit things, and mainly what these vlogs are meant to do and what they're going to help you out with, guys, is how to get new ideas. So a lot of the times I run into a complete blackout with ideas. I have no idea what I'm going to shoot, what I'm going to be doing. So I want you guys to get ideas out of my vlogs. I want you to use my vlogs as a resource, not just for entertainment or any of that stuff, but use it as a resource. So yeah, I wanted to let you guys know about that, and let me know what you think in the comment section, and I'll let you know. Albert Weiss is asking, will you post daily vlogs or just one vlog per week or something? Albert, what do you think I should do? Do you think I should do one vlog a week, or do you think I should do a daily vlog? It's up to you, man. It's up to you guys how you think I should be doing this. And I think this is probably going to be the best experience for you guys, especially if you're not in LA. I'm going to take you to Hollywood. I'm going to take you to Santa Monica, and I'm literally just going to take you everywhere I go, except into the bathroom or in the shower, stuff like that. You know, all the obvious areas. So yeah, so we have new people tuning in. For you guys that are just tuning in, I just announced a new idea for my YouTube channel, and that is I want to start vlogging. But of course I want it, but what's more important is what you guys want. So if you want me to vlog and give you an insight on a filmmaker's life, and if you want to see how I handle or deal with clients during meetings and shoots, let me know. Let me know in the comment section. Okay? I need confirmation from my viewers. Otherwise, if I don't get that confirmation, there's no way I can create this content, because I just, I want people to watch it. Otherwise, we're just wasting our time, right? If no one's going to watch the content. So let me know in the comment section. If you guys have any Filmmaking questions, go ahead and ask me right now. I'd love to chat with you guys for like another 15-20 minutes. And then I have a meeting tomorrow with a pretty big celebrity client. I can't tell you her name yet, but I will, as soon as we finalize some details tomorrow, you'll see her around in some videos. Albert Weiss is saying, I think you should post the most important moments once a few days. What do you mean by that, Albert? Wallace, your recommendations on Mavic Pro has been a great help to me. Thanks. You are welcome, Wallace. I hope you're a subscriber, bro. Go ahead and subscribe. If my content has helped you in any way, please subscribe. Want to build this channel as much as I can. I want it to be the top filmmaking channel on YouTube. That's my dream. It's pretty far-fetched, but not too far-fetched. It's definitely a possibility. And Wallace, if you have any more questions about the Mavic Pro, boom, 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 put them in the comment section, and I'll make a video on it. All right. But yeah, guys, I just wanted to get on and talk to you guys, some personal stuff. Wanted to see if you guys were interested in me creating vlogs and insight into a filmmaker's life, so you guys see exactly what I'm doing. You will be meeting my family. You'll be meeting my friends. It's not just the business part that's important, but it's also important with the people that surround you. So you can kind of get an understanding of how I get my thoughts together, where I get my ideas from. So I need you guys to get like a full view of where all this is coming from. So let me know if that's something you are interested in. Regarding daily vlogs or weekly vlogs, I don't know yet. Maybe I'm just going to start with weekly and see how that goes and see if you guys enjoy that. What I might do a weekly vlog, but it could be like a combination, not a combination, but just throughout a whole week of events I can put into one video and make that a weekly vlog, if that makes sense. Maybe like a 10-12 minute vlog I think would be a pretty good length. But again, guys, I need your confirmation. I need you guys to commit to watching it. That way I will know that somebody's watching the content and I'm not just putting it out there for nobody to see. Okay, so if you guys think that you will learn from this and this will be an educational an educational experience, please let me know. Albert Weiss is saying, what I mean is you should vlog your big projects who involve celebrities. Okay, definitely, yeah. That's what I intended. So, Albert, I'm probably just going to start doing weekly vlogs. That way, and then just see how it goes. Dip my toes in the water first and just see how things go. Again, my personality is completely different when I'm not, like my personality right now is, right now I'm being real, but like when I have a camera in front of my face, I'm a natural born actor. I've been acting like 15, 16 years, so I have a lot of energy, I have a lot of spunk. So I'm able to do this. I have so much energy, you guys are going to just be blown away of how much of a different person I am in front of the camera, vlogging. My attitude completely changes from me being in front of the camera for a review video or tutorial video. So it's going to be a completely different roller coaster, completely different ride. The CO Productions is asking, it's been 2 weeks since I watched your live. Is there a way for manual focus when using a glide cam? Because of that, I'm so confused between a slider and a glide cam. Is there a way for manual focus? The only way you can do manual focus on the glide cam is either use your hand or use a wireless follow focus. There's basically not else you can do besides that. So I hope that answered your question. Again, on my glide cam, I use autofocus lenses. On the A7R, on the A7S, the autofocus on those cameras is phenomenal. So yeah, we'll try that out. You can also shoot a wide-angle lens like a Rokinon 14mm. Keep the aperture, towards the closed side, So maybe like a 12 aperture would be nice. That way more things are going to stay in focus. Keep the focus at infinite, and you should be good. You should be good. Albert Weiss says, sounds fine to me. Good luck with that. Thank you so much, sir. I will get started on that. I have a meeting tomorrow in Santa Monica. The vlogging stuff, I don't know if I'm going to start that tomorrow or not. We'll see what kind of mood I'm in. And we'll just play it by ear. Right, guys? That's the saying. So I'm going to go ahead and open up this part of the live stream to some questions, guys. Again, if you guys approve of the vlogs, let me know. I need confirmation. I really need this confirmation because I don't want to just waste my time editing and uploading this stuff if no one's going to watch it, okay? So please let me know. If you can, even send me some personal emails. I'll reply to you. info@capturethemomentum.com. That's my email. So email them to me. Albert Weiss is asking, when will you start posting vlogs? Saturday I will start posting. If I get enough people agreeing, I will start posting Saturday. From morning to night, I'm going to be vlogging. David Nara, Dallas, Texas, Lang versus GlideCam. Do you have friction issue with the Lang? No, I don't. I do not at all. Lang makes excellent gimbals. Excellent bearings for the gimbals. Yeah. Jazz Production, good idea with the vlogs. Looking forward to them. Very good. So Jazz, Albert. Who else? I got a few people replied to my mass email. So by the way, if you're not enrolled or signed up to my free newsletter, go to my website, capturethemomentum.com. Sign up to my free newsletter on my website, and you will be getting emails from me a few days a week. Okay. With tips and tricks and video updates. The Zero Productions. Thanks. What about your recommendation for lens for crop sensors such as an A6300 Sony? I have a Rokinon 12 and a 50 f2. Both are manual focus. Is Sigma 30 f 1.4 worth more than a Sony 35 1.8? Okay, so you're shooting on a Sony. You're shooting on a cropped sensor, so there's a 50% crop on those kinds of cameras. So when you're shooting on a Rokinon, you're not getting a 12, you're getting an 18, basically. So what about your recommendation for lens crop sensors such as that? So a 12 millimeter for a cropped sensor, you're getting an 18 millimeter lens. That's pretty good. That's a pretty nice, that's a nice wide angle lens. 18 is great. It's fantastic. Unless you want like a fisheye effect, which a lot of people don't like that look. I personally don't. Sometimes like an FPV, it's kind of cool, but lately a lot of people haven't been posting fisheye lenses and stuff like that. So 12 is good. 18, that's an 18 mil, so that's good. And you have a 50 mil, which converts to a 75 mil. Great, that's like a mini telephoto for you. Manual focus. Is Sigma 30 millimeter, also known as 45 millimeter 1.4, worth more than a Sony 35 1.8? Personally, I would go with the Sony simply because it's native to the A6300, which means that you're going to get that image stabilization, you're going to get that autofocus, and you're just going to have overall a better and cleaner experience with your Sony lens than you will with the non-native lens. So I hope that answered your question. So definitely go for the Sony 35. However, the Sigma has a slightly larger aperture opening. But then again, it's different. So basically, what am I saying? Okay, so basically we have two measures of aperture. We have f-stop and t-stop, right? F-stop is basically a fraction. It's a fraction. It's literally the measurement of the opening of the aperture. T-stop, however, is the measurement of light that's entering. So whenever you see a lens that gives you a t-stop rating, That's actually a lot more accurate. So let's say Sigma makes a lens that has a t-stop number of 1, for example, and Sony makes another lens that has a t-stop number of 1. That means that both those lenses are getting the same amount of light to the sensor of the camera. However, a Sigma lens that says it's an f1.4 and a Sony lens that says it's an f1.8 is not the measurement of light. However, it's the measurement of the opening of the aperture. So that means that it's not taking measurement of light. It's not taking an organic measurement. So an f1.4 on a Sigma could look darker than an f1.8 on a Sony, simply because the lenses are built differently. They have different glass elements, so some glass elements absorb more light than others. So think about that. So if you want to get the most accurate lens comparisons, look at the t-stop number. The t-stop number is that accurate number of light that's entering the camera. So remember that. Don't always look at the f-stop number. Look at the f-stop number if you're comparing lenses from the same brand. So Sony f1.8, Sony f4.0, that's fine. But when you're comparing to different brands, you can't really compare the f-stop number too much. You can't rely on that as a deal breaker because the lenses are manufactured differently, different glass is used, and that number can really, make you make the wrong decision when purchasing a lens. David Nara is asking, can you do a behind the scenes of you shooting or working? I think it would be cool, or a video about you, about who you wanted to become during your high school years versus who you are now. Okay, David, I can definitely do that. I can definitely do that in the vlogs. That's really what I intended to do, so that's pretty awesome. Albert Weiss is asking or saying, I realized that I don't have the budget to buy the Lang P4S, so I bought the Flycam HD3000. Okay. I have a new Steadicam coming in next week from a company called Cam Gear. I reviewed one of their systems already, the vest system, the dual dampening vest system. I really enjoyed it, and now they're going to send me a Flowcam, which is supposed to be one of their top-selling stabilizers. So I'm going to do a review on that. Flycam HD3000. Now, I used to have a Flycam. I think I had the HD3000 as well. I returned it within 2 days because I just didn't like it. But that was 5 years ago. Now they moved over to Canada. They have a different manufacturing facility. So I think Flycam upped their manufacturing quality. So I'm sure it's completely different now. JTube Films. Tips for editing with many clips. 200 to 1,000 clips in Final Cut Pro. Alright, so here's the thing. If you have 200 to 1,000 clips in Final Cut Pro, you need to separate those clips into different folders. Organization is what's going to get you through editing. I used to have, whenever I shoot like an event, like a party or something like that, I get hundreds of clips. Hundreds of clips. And the best way to just edit all that stuff is to organize it into different folders. For example, time range is good. This happened between 2 p.m. and 4 p.m. Put that all in one folder. 5 p.m. and 7 p.m. Put that in another folder. Or what you can do, you can label the folders by events during that event. So let's say it's a birthday party. You can label a folder guests coming in and put all the footage from guests coming in into one folder. Then you can take another folder, label it the happy birthday song or the cake cutting song. Cake cutting song. And put all that footage in that folder. So you see what I'm saying, right? So organization is what's going to get you through all of this editing stuff. Albert Weiss said, I had to order from USA because most products on Amazon do not ship to Romania. Well, Albert, you're in Romania. Very nice. The CO Productions, great explanation, thanks. Do you recommend a 24mm lens for an A6300 equal to 35mm on a full frame? But the price really makes me worried. Do you recommend a 24mm lens for A6300? So 35mm, I thought you already said you have a 35 millimeter. Oh no, you're deciding. You're deciding on whether you want a 35 millimeter or not. I don't know how much the 35 millimeter is, but on the A6300, oh wait, hang on. Oh no, you said, okay, you didn't mention the 24 millimeter yet. Okay, so let's see what lens combinations you have. 50 mil. So it looks like you already have a bunch of lenses here. You have a 12 mil, which is an 18. You have a 75. And now you're debating on whether or not you should get a 35. You have wide, you have slightly telephoto, now you need a mid-range. So yes, I do recommend getting a 35 mil. I do recommend getting a 35 mil. Before you purchased all those lenses, I would recommend getting a zoom, because a zoom just gets you all of those ranges, but it doesn't get you the bokeh that prime lenses do. Prime lenses have a really high aperture number, or really low aperture number, excuse me. So they can go down to 1.2, 0.95, so they can get like a lot of light into the camera. Perilous Designs. Hey, thanks for the awesome Jew and Crane tips. Can't wait to try them out. I have the GH5 with the 12-35 Lumix Vario. Nice lens. The Crane makes for butter smooth motion, especially with the dual image stabilization. That's right, it does. I'm releasing a new Crane video tomorrow on some balancing issues that people are experiencing. So make sure, sorry, I'm looking at the comments and not, I have a separate screen here, but I should be looking at the camera. So stay tuned for my new tutorial video coming out in the morning at 5 a.m. Pacific time, and it will teach you how to fix some certain balancing issues on your crane. So stay tuned for that. It has a lot to do with the roll arm not, staying in its position. So that's going to help you out. You're not going to balance your crane the same way again. It's a really nice little technique that I've learned, and it's surprising. It's really surprising. Okay. Sorry guys, got distracted here for a second. Perilous Designs, I'll be watching out. How are you? I'm doing fine, my friend. Albert Weiss is saying I gotta go. Bye and good luck with your vlogs, Josh. Thank you, Albert. Peace to Romania, my friend. I actually am dying to go to Romania. I have a friend who is from Romania, so that's pretty cool. Awesome. Peace out, Albert. I'll talk to you soon. So guys, for those of you who are just tuning in, I was talking to the people who tuned in earlier about whether or not I should start vlogging on my channel. So this is something I wanted to ask you guys to see if this is something you're interested in watching. I'm going to be taking you behind the scenes of my life, filmmaking, a filmmaker's life, taking you to meetings, taking you to shoots, showing you the people who I hang out with, who I associate with. That way you can get a better understanding of how I come up with the ideas that I come up with. So think about it and let me know. JTube Films, how many counterweights should you have depending on your camera setup? For example, a 1.2 kilogram, 2.6 pounds. Okay, for example, so 2.6 pounds. Thanks for the editing tips. Will help me a lot in my next project. So JTube Films, I don't know. I can't answer that mentally. I would have to put 2.6 pounds on a glide cam or a camera stabilizer and do it in front of you. But that's something I don't have right now with me, unfortunately. But keep watching my Steadicam balancing videos and you will learn how to balance your glide cam very easily. A lot of people stress about it, I understand, but patience, young grasshopper, patience, patience, patience. Thanks for the editing tips. Will help me out a lot on my next project. You are welcome, my friend. Thank you, JTube Films. Another long-term supporter, JTube Films. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that very, very much. You've been around for a while now. Any more questions, my fellow YouTubers? I hope you are sharing this channel with your friends, your family. That way we get more people watching, more people subscribing, and that just motivates me to work. What kind of word is that? To create more content for you guys. So yeah, let me know. Any more questions, my friends? Please, please give me more questions. I want to answer them for you. No questions? What's going on? YouTube. What's going on? Question. Alright guys, I'll give it 2 more minutes. If I don't get another question, I'm going to sleep. But for those of you, I know I gotta say this. This is not for the live audience who's watching right now. But for the people who are going to watch the replay of this live stream, leave in the comments section below if you want to see vlogs on this channel. I need confirmation. JTube Films, do you use Motion 5.3 or After Effects? Not anymore, man. Honestly, not anymore. Final Cut has become so powerful that I haven't really needed either of those programs. I asked for Sony cameras in the Egyptian market, but the experts tell me to use Canon cameras because its quality is good. Also, is it true or wrong? Canon is fantastic. I used to have Canon equipment, but I sold it to get Sony simply because Sony is keeping up to date with technology while Canon is slowly keeping up to date. They're not up to the par of Canon. Canon is over here. Sony is right. Oh, I'm sorry. I flipped it around. Canon is here. Sony. I'm looking at myself on the screen and everything's reversed. Sony is over here, right? Canon's over here. Sony is a lot farther away from Canon when it comes down to the amount of technology that they include into their cameras. So Canon has some work to do. That's why I recommend going to Sony. Any good tips on nailing focus while running camera on a bigger gimbal where the view on the camera's monitor is obstructed? You can't look at the monitor from close. So my take, let me know what kind of gimbal you're running. I need to know because different gimbals have different access points and different modes that can help you out accessing the focus ring. So let me know what gimbal you have. So it looks like you have the Ronin M. A lot of the times I just can't see clearly enough from the A7S II screen where the focus actually is while it is on the Ronin M. With the G-Win, you can get your face really close to the camera. All right. So you're working with the A7S II. So you have a camera that has wireless capability, my friend. So what I recommend you do, you use your phone as a monitor. You use your phone as a monitor. And what you're going to do, you're going to download the Play Memories app from the App Store or Google Play, and you're going to wirelessly stream or wirelessly connect to your camera, and you'll be able to see what you're capturing from your camera. And you'll be able to see the screen that way. Now when it comes down to controlling focus on the gimbal, what I do, I just literally just go to the focus ring. My gimbal, the Cane TV Argo, is almost an exact replica of the Ronin M when it comes down to size and all that stuff. So I literally just mess with the focus ring while the gimbal is on if I'm on manual focus. A lot of the times I use autofocus because on the A7R2 it has a ridiculous amount of autofocus points that help me with focus. You can also mount a wireless follow focus system, but obviously you need a second operator for that. So if you do have a camera like a Sony a7S II, which does great with focus, use a native lens and you'll get autofocus. So consider using autofocus on a gimbal, because using manual focus is a pain, guys. It's really a pain. If you're not on a tripod, I mean, it's a really big pain to get a smooth shot with manual focus. You're going to have to eventually change focus unless you keep the subject the same distance away from you the whole entire shot, which is very unlikely. The CO Productions. I've sent you an email. Hope to have your feedback on my first video. Thanks a lot. All right, my friend. I didn't get it yet, so maybe it'll take a while. Did you guys hear that? There's a weird bird outside my window. Do you hear that? Do you hear that bird, guys? JTube Films, do you use polarizers? Yes, I do. I have a few polarizers. Do I use them a lot? No. I don't really shoot in harsh conditions too much. But when I do, I use polarizers. Do you hear that bird? Miko was here. Thanks. What happens with the Jew and crane if you touch the camera for changing settings? Nothing. I mean, if it senses an obstruction to the motor, if it senses like you're adding too much weight, it's going to shut off that motor. So that's about it. That's all that's going to happen. You're not going to damage the motor. So it's a pretty smart design, in my opinion. Any more questions? And that's from Miko was here. Miko, what's up? You guys hear that bird, right? Oh, man. Any more questions? I think that's it. All right, guys, so please remember, if you're interested in seeing some vlogs on this channel, please let me know. I really need confirmation from my subscribers. You guys are the ones that matter, not me. Okay, so please let me know. All right, last question for Mika, really quick. Can you pull focus with the Jew and crane with your hand without the crane going off? No, you can't. You can't really pull focus on the crane. The motors aren't strong enough. I don't think any pistol-handed gimbal can, to be honest, because they're one-sided. They only have one support arm going on one direction. The King TB Argo, the Ronin M, they have two support arms going in, so it's a lot easier to control focus on that than it would be on a single-handed gimbal. JTube Film says, would love to see your vlogs. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to head to bed now. I got to get early for a meeting tomorrow. And, yeah, hopefully I'll start vlogging. Depends on my mood and how well I sleep. So I'll talk to you guys soon. I hope to see you in Egypt, but I want you and your own cameras and gimbal, please. Of course. Sounds good, my friend. Alright, guys. Peace to all of you, my friends. Peace, peace. I'll see you in the vlogs. Alright, bye, guys. That damn bird.